She was chosen from over 30,000 applicants. She hadn't made a single film. She was 17 years old, and Steven Spielberg picked her anyway. That moment didn't just launch her career. It set a standard she has spent every year since trying to live up to. So, how does a girl from New Jersey survive the weight of impossible expectation and come out of the other side with an Olivier Award, a Radio City Music Hall stage, and one of the most exciting casting announcements in Hollywood? This is the real story of Rachel Zegler. Rachel Ann Zegler was born on May 3, 2001, in Hackensack, New Jersey. She grew up obsessed with the stage, not in a casual way, in the kind of way where she became a fan of theater after seeing Beauty and the Beast on Broadway at just 4 years old and never looked back. By high school, she was posting vocal covers online. One of them, a cover of Shallow from A Star Is Born, ranked up over 12 million views. The internet noticed, then Hollywood did too. In 2018, Steven Spielberg put out an open casting call for his remake of West Side Story. Over 30,000 applicants sought the role of Maria. Rachel submitted a video of herself singing from her bedroom. She got the part. The film premiered in 2021 and received widespread critical acclaim. And then, at just 20 years old, Rachel won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, making her the youngest winner ever in the category and the first actress of Colombian descent to win it. Overnight, she was Hollywood's new it girl. The world was watching, and that's exactly where things got complicated. Carrying major franchises like The Hunger Games, The Ballad of the Songbird, and Snakes, and Disney live-action Snow White brought a level of public scrutiny most people never face in a lifetime. Social media came for her opinions, critics came for her choices, and when Snow White underperformed, Hollywood looked for someone to blame. She was the easiest target. But here's what the noise drowned out. While the internet was debating her, Rachel Zegler was working. She made her Broadway debut as Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, then crossed the Atlantic to London's West End to star as Eva Perón in Evita. And in April 2026, just days ago, Rachel Zegler took home the Olivier Award for Best Actress in a Musical for her knockout performance in Jamie Lloyd production of Evita. The Olivier Award, the most prestigious theatre honour in UK. Let that sink in. And it didn't stop there. This month, she performed at Radio City Music Hall alongside Ben Platt in a special concert, staging of Jason Robert Brown, The Last 5 Years, celebrating the musical 25th anniversary, directed and conducted by Brown himself. Raw, intimate, electrifying, on one of the most iconic stages in the world. Then came the announcement nobody saw coming. Rachel has been cast in Lin-Manuel Miranda's upcoming film Music Octet, playing Velma alongside Amanda Seyfried, Jonathan Groff, Sherry Lee Ralph, and Philippa So. The story follows 8 internet-obsessed people who met in a church basement, lock their phones in a box, and confront their digital dependency through only the power of their voices, using witty lyrics, shimmering harmonies, and virtuosic solos. It's exactly the kind of role built for someone like her. She isn't just playing parts anymore, she's curating a legacy. On the personal side, her relationship with West Side Story co-star Josh Andrés Rivera, the love story fans adored, quietly ended. The former couple met in 2019 while co-starring in West Side Story and went public with their romance in late 2021, making regular appearances together at awards shows, including the Oscars and the Grammys. When it ended, she didn't perform grief on the cameras. She stayed human, kept quiet, kept working. That kind of maturity at 24 is rare. So what does all this look like on a balance sheet? Rachel Zegler net worth is currently estimated between $4 to $5 million. For a 24-year-old with less than 5 years in the industry, That number tells only part of the story. Her earnings come from blockbusters film salaries, high-end theater contracts, and brand partnerships. But the real asset isn't the money, it's the positioning. At 24, she's choosing Spielberg movies, Olivier winning award stage runs, and Lin-Manuel Miranda musicals. Given her rapid career growth, her net worth is expected to increase significantly in the coming years. She isn't building fame, she's building a body of works. Rachel Zegler once said, "I choose positivity and light." It sounds simple until you understand what she's been standing in the middle of. The fire came from every direction, and she stood there, sang through it, won an Olivier from it, sold out Radio City for it, and then walked straight into Lin-Manuel Miranda film, the most misunderstood star of her generation. Maybe, but she's also without question one of the most talented.